Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's the multiple stream king, Laderick Williams, CEO and founder of the Paid in Full family. Hey, what's going on, y'all? Listen, real quick. What I need you to do, all right, I need you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I need you to stay put, all right, because I'm about to be the most transparent that I ever have on my YouTube video today, all right, and I'm going to give you an inside look, all right, of an entrepreneur's worst nightmare. Stay tuned to find out what that is. This is my story. See you in a minute. Hey, man, hey, listen here, man. Welcome back. Okay, so look. I'm about to be, like I said, most transparent as I know how. I struggled with even sharing this, man. I didn't think that I would share it, but you know, I gave us a lot of thought, and I said, you know what? I believe I can help a lot of people by sharing my story. All right, so I'm gonna do it, man. So the big question: what is an entrepreneur's worst nightmare? I'll tell you. It's becoming a full-time entrepreneur and having to go back to corporate America. That's right. The big bad J-O-B. So look, y'all, a lot of you all know, I'm a full-time entrepreneur. I actually fired my boss December 26th of 2015. I haven't had a full-time job since, okay? But something happened, all right? One of my primary opportunities, they switched up some things in regards to the compensation plan, okay? And a big bang of my buck was coming from that, because I wasn't just eating one way through that opportunity. I was actually eating 4 different ways through the opportunity. So 4 different streams of income coming through one opportunity, all right? And for it to be sliced in half and everyone just to go AWOL, it really, hit hard, okay? And so what happened was, I was sitting talking to my wife, we didn't just immediately crash, but I started to see more going out than coming in, okay? And for those who know me, I'm married, all right, with a family of 6. I have 6 children, okay? All right, and still have tons and tons of bills, okay? And so more going in and coming out, that's not a good sign. And so I had to make an executive decision, all right? And what I did was I went and got me a part-time job, okay? I went and got a part-time job, and it was hard. It was hard. It was the hardest thing for me to do. Just sitting back thinking about it. I had got involved with another opportunity that I'm still promoting fully, but it hadn't got to the point where I wanted it to be. It wasn't able to supplement what I was making, if you get what I'm saying. I'm still making money, but it's like, okay, still not where I want it to be yet, and I need to make a decision fast, okay? Because then, like, we went broke. We still had money in the bank, but it's like, okay, if I don't get a hold of this real quick, we're gonna be in some tough times, all right? And we're gonna see ourselves on the streets, all right, if we don't get a hold of this. And so, me being the man of the house, I decided I would go and get a part-time job, not a full-time job, all right, but a part-time job, something to supplement, the income, okay? And so that's exactly what I did, man. I went and got a part-time job, and like I say, it was hard, man. That's an entrepreneur's worst nightmare, is having to go back to work, all right, for someone else, okay? But the thing about it is, man, there's a gift and a curse when it comes to this particular scenario, all right? And I'm going to give you 3 bullet points for each, okay? So I'm going to start with a curse first, all right? I believe it's a curse for an entrepreneur to go back to corporate America if they believe the naysayers, okay? Because here's the thing. Once you go back to corporate America, all right, the naysayers are coming for you. The family and friends who was negative Nancy's and negative Nathans or negative Nathaniels, whatever you want to call it, they're coming. Oh, I told you so. I told you that stuff wouldn't work. I told you you should have kept a job. I told you, being an entrepreneur is dumb. You taking those risks. It's stupid. You shouldn't do it. They coming, okay? It's a curse because they accept it, all right? They accept defeat, all right? Those who have became an entrepreneur, all right, and things didn't go as planned, all right. I was super successful, man, for the past 3 years, okay. You're talking about every bill you can think of, all right, taking care of a family of 6, all right. Still, I was able to go from an apartment to a house, all right, different vehicles, all right. You got to think about the oil changes, you got to think about the inspections, you got to think about groceries, you got to think about clothes, you got to think about the Christmases, you got to think about birthdays, anniversaries. Like, I funded all this through entrepreneurship. All right, so you can see, you know, having that level of success is definitely amazing. And when it, not necessarily lose it, but when you have to go back to corporate America, to where when you're getting, you know, the dollar amount you're going to get every week or every 2 weeks, you know what you're getting. If you work 80 hours, you know what the check is going to be. If you work 40 hours, you know what your check is going to be. In entrepreneurship, there is no cap. All right, and so it was very humbling. Okay, but some people become defeated. All right, they feel like, man, I failed. You know, I got to go back to work. All right, and you say, you know what, man, forget it. Just entrepreneurship, it isn't for me. You know, you let what the naysayers tell you, you believe it. All right, and then you end up just giving up altogether. Whether you've seen some success or didn't see some success. Some of you all who haven't seen some success is because you haven't worked long enough. All right, and those who have seen that success and fell off, you're crazy for believing the naysayers. All right, you're crazy for letting them get in your head, and then you become defeated because you had to go back to corporate America. All right, so it's a curse, because some people who fall off from this entrepreneurship world and have to go back to work, they never bounce back. All right, and then it's a curse because they get comfortable. All right, they go back to the 9 to 5, and you getting those for sure checks. You know, when people like say you need a for sure check. How for sure is it though when there's no such thing as job security? People get fired every single day. All right, they're getting laid off every single day for whatever reason. But just a for sure check. I mean, they can cut their wings at any time. But people call it a for sure check. But they get comfortable. All right, and this is the reason why my job selection. All right, check this out. My job selection, I was real. You know, I played chess, not checkers, when I made my move on getting another job. Okay, so I come from, you know, the corporate world, big buildings. All right, was actually a manager's team lead / manager in my last position. All right, in the corporate status, you know, ties, dressed up, all that good stuff. Okay, but I said, you know what? I'm not going to do that. All right, I don't want to go back to somewhere where I'm going to be comfortable. I need to be uncomfortable. All right, and so what I did, I went and chose a warehouse job, and I went and chose one of the toughest warehouse jobs in my city. Why? Because I didn't want to get comfortable. Number 2, I chose the night shift. Why? Because my wife doesn't want me working the night shift. I don't want to be away from my family doing the nighttime. So what? I'm not going to be comfortable. Okay, so I'm going to do everything in my power to get myself out of that situation. You see where I'm going? Some of you ought to catch this on the way out. So I chose a warehouse job, one of the toughest ones in the city, one of the heaviest warehouse jobs in the city. All right. Number 2, I selected the night shift. I was able, when I got on and I applied, they had me 3 options, 3 shifts. Think 4, because it's part-time, 4 different shifts. Okay, and I chose the midnight shift, overnight, because I know my wife doesn't like being home. She doesn't like to be at home by herself at night. All right, I don't like to be away from my family at night. So what is that going to make me do? All right, that's going to make me man up, get to work in my business. See, Jim Rohn said it before. He was like, you know, you work full-time on your job and you working part-time on your fortune. All right. Now, that has shifted. All right. I have a part-time job, so I'm working part-time on my job, but I'm still working full-time on my fortune. I'm still a full-time entrepreneur. I just now have a part-time job. Okay. Now, here's it. Here's why it's a gift. This is why it's a gift. Okay. I say it's a gift because it humbled me. It humbled me. All right, I have a bigger appreciation for the entrepreneurship world versus the employee world. There is nothing wrong with a job at all, okay? But it's just not for me, all right? And just going back to work after I've been gone for over 3 years, I forget about you having to let them know you got to go to the restroom. I'm grown as they come. Let them know I have to go to the restroom. Seeing the, you know, just being overworked and underpaid. At this warehouse job, we lift in some of the heaviest stuff known to man. And we are definitely underpaid. All right, but it is what it is. All right. If you're gonna apply for them, you got to succumb to whatever it is they're telling you to do. You sign up to do it. You feel me? You sign up to do it, but you're overworking underpaid. Like, this job to me is literally new age slavery. All right, but it is what it is. You got to do it. All right, and I'm not gonna say names, because that type of stuff can get you in trouble. Maybe for a later day when I write a book or something about this, you all will know better then. Okay, but I also say it's a gift because now I'm going 10 times harder. 10 times harder. I'm still recruiting and bringing people into my business every single week. All right. I just went and got a part-time job. I didn't get a full-time job. So I can't sit on my butt, all right, and be like, yeah, I'm making this money from work now, so I'm good and comfortable. No, I'm still not in a comfortable state. I still have to grind and hustle, all right, to get the bills paid, because my part-time job is not going to take care of all of my bills at all. And it's not going to feed my family and clothe us and allow us to drive and gas and all this other good stuff, all right, on that part-time job. All right. It's not going to do it. So I'm still having to work full-time on my fortune, but now I'm working 10 times harder because now I'm on a mission to fire my boss again, and this time for good, forever. All right. And then last but not least, I said it's a gift because I know failure is a part of success. All right. But here's the key on that. All right. Failure is just not failure. Failure is a learned lesson. I haven't failed. I learned a lesson. Okay. If you go back and study any entrepreneur, any person that you look up to, or anyone that's successful, they failed so many times. All right. But they learned something from it. All right. You got to fail and be able to get back up. Listen, Les Brown says, if you're going to fall on your back, because if you can look up, you can get up. All right. So I fell on my back, man. And like I said, it humbled me, and it has me working 10 times harder. I'm sharing my story with you all right now because most won't. All right. Most won't share this story. All right. Most will not share this story. So you got to ask yourself a question. Why won't most share this story? Because they feel ashamed. All right. Like I said, they're afraid of the naysayers. They're afraid what they're going to say. Bump what somebody got to say, man. Listen, what God has for you is for you. Okay. This has made me 10 times greater, 10 times hungry, 10 times stronger, and I'm telling you 10 times better. And I will be a multimillionaire. And listen, this job here, like when I say I picked the perfect one, I picked the perfect one because listen, I come home bruises on my hands, fingers, legs. Every time I bump my head or a box hit me upside the face, y'all, I'm telling you, man, all I can think about is business. All right, and I get home and I get to work. I get home and I get in my books. I get home and I get in my personal development, self-development. I'm at work and I'm educating the folks that are at work because there's a lot of people up there lost. It's a lot of people up there lost. All right, but there's a lot of people that want that help. And now that I'm sharing my story with them, now that they're believing like, wow, you ain't had a job in 3 years? No, I ain't had that job in 3 years. All right, and won't have this one for long either. All right, and so I'm actually recruiting people up there. Some of them, they're lost in the sauce, man. It is what it is. All right, entrepreneurship is not for everybody, but those who it's for, all right, I'm telling you now, don't get this misconception that entrepreneurship is just one straight line. No, it has dips, curves, bumps. I'm telling you, the thing about me is I'm taking this on with such a different approach. Like I don't have my head down. I'm looking at this and I'm smiling because I know it's all a part of my story. It's all a part of me. God taking me through different things so I can share with someone to help bring them out. How can you bring someone out of something if you've never been through it yourself? You feel what I'm saying? And so this has just been a beautiful thing. It's been a blessing for me, man. It's definitely been a gift on my end. Like I say, it can be a gift and a curse, but it's been a gift on my end all the way around the board. All right, I can see the pros and cons of it though, because if you don't have the right mindset, all right, if you don't have enough personal development in your repertoire, oh man, you're gonna fall and you're gonna fall hard, and then you're gonna think, you know what, I just have to have a job to make money. All right. And a lot of people, I see so many people who first they just get started and they quit and they go back to work and just feel like this is just it. So for you all, I tell you, man, keep going. You haven't grinded enough. You haven't went through enough. And for those who have tasted that success and have to go back, you should be more hungry. Don't let that failure defeat you. All right? It's temporary. All right? But it's by choice if it's temporary. See, it's temporary for me, for sure, for sure. All right? I can't speak for others, but for me, for sure, it's temporary. All right? Because I know me, I know my grind, I know my hustle, I know my God. All right? And with my God and my grind, I'm unstoppable. So y'all stay tuned, man. This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. All right. I will be doing another video once I fire my boss for the second time. But like I say, I still use the term, I fired my boss December 26, 2015. I haven't had a full-time job since. All right. I've only been working up here for a few months now at this warehouse job that we're going to leave anonymous for now. All right. But yeah, it gets real, man. It gets real, man. It gets real in this entrepreneurship world, and it's not for the weak. You got to be strong. So listen, like this video, love this video, share, comment. All right. If you're going through the same thing, listen, comment below. Let me know. I want to know, man. I want to know who's been through something, who's had these trials and tribulations, who's given up because they failed, and now you say, you know what? I'm inspired to go. I'm inspired to go again. All right. That's my goal. If I can help one person today, say, you know what? I'm gonna give it another shot. If this young man can do it, I can do it too. All right? Because it's not over for you. All right? Some of you are blocking your blessings. You got to listen. Every successful person has went through something. Mark my words. No one's just made it. A lot of them don't want to listen. It's a lot of people right now that are in our space, in our industry, for as network marketing, direct sales. They're not going to give you the real. All right, some of them are taking pictures in front of cars that are not theirs, in front of homes that are not theirs. All right, and they're faking the fluff, and they're struggling right now, and they won't tell you that. I'm gonna be real and tell you, all right, you're gonna go through some stuff. All right, you're gonna go through some stuff. It's not gonna just be easy, man. Listen, but as my mentor Eric Thomas say, if it was easy, everybody would do it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody would do it. I'm loving the process of being able to go through this, man, because it makes victory taste that much sweeter. And me and my wife and my kids are going to be taking trips on all the beaches of the world. All right? On all the beaches of the world. Like I said, I'm still full-time in my businesses, baby. Links are below. All right? Follow me. Follow me on Facebook, LaDerrick Williams. All right? Follow me on YouTube. All right? Subscribe. Click that notification bell. Find me on Instagram, The Multiple Stream King. I'm here, baby. I'm not going nowhere. All right? This is just the beginning. And like I said, I went to church yesterday, man. Y'all seen my video from yesterday. My bishop spoke on fresh start. I got a fresh start, and I'm about to dominate. So I'm telling you now, if y'all thought I was doing something, then watch me now. Watch me. A lot of you already see I've been dropping a video every single day. This is day 14. I've dropped a video every single day since New Year started, and I'm not gonna stop. Watch me work. Watch me work. I'm gonna put it in your face. I'm going to put it in your face. All right? All right? Those who want help, come follow me. All right? Those who want this thing, those who want that second chance, they say, you know what? It ain't over for me. I got a vision. I'm hungry. I want this thing. I want to succeed as bad as I want to breathe. Come join me. Let's grind and let's ride together. Let's create success stories. Let's create success stories. We all have our individual stories. What is yours? Share your story. This is my story. I'm just being transparent with y'all. I don't want to be fake. All right? I'm going to keep it 100 all the time. All the time, man. I'm telling you now. The sky's not the limit. A lot of people say the sky's the limit. No, the sky's not the limit, man. I'm going past it. There is no limits. I'm not setting no limitations on myself. Y'all not understanding. Y'all saying the sky's the limit. Y'all putting limitations on yourself. That's something beyond the sky and the stars. There's no limit. No limit. I'm gonna leave y'all with that, man. See y'all on the next video, man. Share, like, love, comment. See y'all in the next video.